guys, how's it going today? This is gonna be 4 things that I hate about the 2019 Triumph Speed Triple 1050. Video for me. I thought I would put forward some gripes. Normally I don't do that a whole lot, but there's a couple of things. These are weird criticisms too. Don't get me wrong, I love this bike. The following video to this is going to be 5 things I love, but this is 4 things I hate. So these might be some strange gripes, maybe stuff you wouldn't think about, but I had to do some searching for these, but these are true for me personally nonetheless. All right, and first one is how much effort it takes to like move the bike back and forward above like 55 miles per hour. And like you have to push on the bars more than you would think in this bike. Like I got a CB 1000R recently, and it's a 2011, so it's an older one, but it takes much less effort above this, you know, 55, 60 to like move the bike around. Now the side effect of that is this is more stable at freeway speeds and such, so it's a give and take. But for the kind of riding that I do mostly, I would like a quicker turn in speed, maybe, but not as quick as like my MT-07. That one's like twitchy. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's the porridge hot and cold problem, but from the 3 Bears. Anyway, so yeah, that's my first things I hate about it. Maybe hate's a strong word, but we'll go with that. All right, the second thing I hate is kind of a goofy one, but it's when you put your feet down. Let's see if is there anybody behind me? No, there's not. But when you put your feet down here, the location of the pegs, right? Your boot, like the corner of your boot here, I don't know if you can see it, the inside corner of where your leg is on your boot, like it gets caught on the peg. And it happens to me a lot, like when I'm going at a stop sign or something, or I'm adjusting something, right? Oh, bicyclist. And yeah, you go to put your foot back up on the peg, right? And then you get your boot caught. It's not really on the way down, which would be more dangerous because you could drop the bike. But specifically in the way back up, it's kind of like disconcerting. It happens a lot. It might just be these Gaerne boots, the way that they sit on me. That's possible too. So yeah, the second thing I hate is the way the boots like catch your, the way the pegs catch your boots after you stop. It's weird. Maybe it's, let me know in the comments if anybody else has that problem. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. I don't know. Goofy, right? Alright, so here's the peg, and when you got your feet down, I don't know if you guys can see this, you go to put your feet up, look what happens. So your feet's down here, you go to lift your legs up, oh, see? Oh, hitting on that, over on this side, you're sitting here, feet's up, go to put your feet up, and it gets caught right there, if you guys can see that. So that's what I'm talking about with the pegs, right there. And maybe I just need to like lift my legs up here like this, you know, like this, and just not be lazy. But it can still happen even if you just happen to bump it a little bit. So anyway, it happens. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see how this road is up here. It was kind of like re-graveled recently, or had like crushed gravel. We'll see how it is today. Maybe it'd be sketchy, who knows? Oh man, the acceleration is definitely not something I hate. All right, so the third thing I hate about this bike is the kickstand, believe it or not. It's like the kickstand is like a post. I'll see if I can get some B-roll footage of some of these things I'm talking about here when I'm done riding, but the kickstand is like almost like a post going down into the ground. It's just, there's no like surface area. Yeah, I know you should really use a wooden block or crushed pop can or something like that, but sometimes you don't, you know, you don't have one with, or you don't want to take one out or something. But it's specifically a problem on gravel, I found. It really, well, because this bike tipped over on me on gravel, and yeah, I shouldn't have, the gravel was too soft, I should have known better, I know, but if it would have had the kickstand of like the MT-07, it would have never happened, because it's just a much larger kickstand. So I think that it's just mostly the limited surface area of the kickstand. It's so small, right? And here is the kickstand I was talking about. See right there, there's a little bit of space there, but it's still kind of like a post going straight down, as compared to the, even that's a little better there, the CB1100's peg. But check this out on the MT-7. Look at this. You guys can see that there. Hopefully you can see that. But yeah, it's just way bigger. So you got that post here, and yeah, it just kind of digs in. It's not terrible, I guess, but that likes to dig into gravel. All right. So that's my the third thing I hate. The kickstand could really be improved, in my opinion. I know it's a minor gripe. You don't, you know, but it is what it is. So that's probably my biggest gripe, actually. This is the kickstand. Let's see if this road has improved at all. If we've got, yeah, it looks like it's getting packed down a little bit. Still got some crap on it though. I found you got to be careful on these. You've got these like crushed asphalt type stuff that they do to the roads out here in the country. You don't want to get leaned over in this stuff, at least not in my opinion. But this is getting better. This is getting packed down now. It's been this way for probably a month. So oh man, the acceleration, it's so good. That's the next video. Can't talk about that in this video. All right, guys. The fourth thing that I hate about the 2019 Speed Triple here is when you're at a standstill, like when you're in the garage or whatever, it's top heavy. At least it feels that way to me compared to my other bikes. The my CB1000R that I mentioned a couple minutes ago, it's about the same weight as this bike. I think they're both about 450-ish, something like that. And it's just way less top heavy than this bike. I don't know if the motor's just placed lower the way it's set up or whatever, but this bike it's just top heavy, more top heavy when you're sitting at a stop sign, or when you're in your garage or whatever, moving it around. I don't know if it's a hate thing. I guess I wouldn't know the difference unless I had bikes that were less top heavy. Especially I got even a heavier bike. It's over 500 pounds. It's the CB1100, the Cruiser. That one's even less top heavy, and that's that air-cooled one they'd made for a few years, like the retro throwback kind of thing. And yeah, that's like really not top heavy at all. It's super well balanced. But anyway, yeah, so the top heaviness of this is kind of surprising, I guess, to me. Something you don't really think about if you're not looking, if you don't have anything to compare it to, I guess, you don't really notice it. But once you do compare it to other things, I do look quick shifter, but that's the next video again. But yeah, the top heaviness of this is not insignificant. All right, I think that will probably do it for us for the 4 things I hate about the 1050 Speed Triple here. So if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.